I think I've decided that the days that I'm definitely gonna stream, and then it'll be a toss up for the rest of them. I'll say this again at the end, but it's definitely gonna be Wednesday and Friday. I think those are the two best days, um, where I know I like have time, and I'll set aside some time and make sure that I actually go live because I feel like I always say I'm going to, and then I don't. But yeah, we're back. What was it? 2 days since I last saw you guys, and yeah, it's been cool. Can't complain about everything. Just make sure. Yeah, it looks like everything's good. Okay. I'm slowly working my way through reality transurfing. Pretty interesting so far. Um, it's definitely like one of those books is very unique because it kind of transcends what I thought. I thought it would be like a Neville Goddard esque book, but it's more so like a all around holistic book, which I'm enjoying. I That's really the kind of stuff I like reading, but it's definitely dense. It's definitely difficult to get through. Can I play standing? No, I'm not playing BTS. Someone convinced me once to play BTS, and I made it 5 seconds before I turned off. So that's your answer. Sorry. Just I don't know the demographics that enjoy that, but I'm certainly not that. Sorry to let you down. What's up, everybody? You have stage 2 cancer. I'm sorry. I hope you can. That doesn't even make sense because how one, that would mean you're there, and two, doesn't everyone have hoods? Or is that just when they're screaming at protests? You know what? That's a good question. I might Google that at some point. Play Feel Good Inc. What? I'm not playing music right now. Why would I play music? Like, do people do that during streams? I don't even know. But isn't there like a copyright when they're like? Assuming I don't know if I can even do that. I have no idea. What's up, Corbin? I'm not sure if you're still here. Why do you want me to play Feel Good Inc. so bad? To be honest, though, that is a good song, and I haven't heard it in like 10 years probably, so maybe after I'll listen to it. How's everyone doing tonight? Was it Friday? Yeah. Got any big plans, anybody? I guess not, because everyone's here, but you certainly have nothing better to do if you're here. What's up, crazy? Dude, what'd your name used to be? I feel like you tell me this every time. It has been a while. Kate, yeah, that's what it was. I was thinking it was. Okay. No, I still know you. I just like I was trying to remember because I was like, I know he changed his name. I know he told me what he changed his name from, but I just couldn't remember what it used to be. But YouTube did this weird thing, um, where basically you see like the at instead of like the name, so it's like different. Happy New Year's. Yeah, Happy New Year's to you, man. It's good seeing you. I mean, if you have to ask the question, it's probably something insane. So, what's up, Lindsay? You'll be breaking an egg on your head. Why not just break an egg on your head now? What's up, El Boga? I think that's how you say it. What I've been up to? Just reading. I don't. That's that's the craziest thing I've heard. Why'd you take away that message? It was hilarious. What's up, Sahida? How do I look like Will Smith? You're DeVito. You changed your. Oh, okay, okay. I don't. Why is there a political discussion going on right now? Hello from Albuquerque. Thank you for subbing. Thank you. Have I ever been hit on? Yeah. Probably watching YouTube. Oh, okay. Downloading, downloading Minecraft. I'm waiting for 1v1s. All right, my bad. Do I review any books? Um, Depends. Like videos, I do. I rarely talk about books on stream though, because nobody asked. You know what I mean? Like I would if people asked. Yeah, I'm still with my girlfriend. Egghead. Wow, I've never looked in the mirror, dude. That's a new one. Damn, everything's getting deleted. I can't believe you just went human. You missed my stream the other day. You're late to this stream. You're waiting for me to live stream. Are there a lot of new mods? I don't know if there are. I haven't given anyone one in a while. But I don't know. Whenever I go in and I look, I see a lot. Dude, why are you he just calling me egghead? Like I don't really care. It's not that it's not that deep. You don't have to delete every message. If it's like something that's like gonna piss people off, then maybe, but it's pretty hard to get in my skin. You're being stalked? Why? Why are you being stalked? No, yeah, I know. Yeah, just I mean, generally if it's something that crazy, it'll already be like caught, so Scream, how'd you figure me out? I'm good, Eileen. How are you? My bad for not being active. I was, and kind of still am going through a lot. No worries, man. I remember you explaining it. It's don't worry, dude. Like, why would I be upset if you're not here? If you got real stuff happening, it's fine. What is? I'm so confused with all these. Yeah, because I remember the stuff you were telling me crazy about like I want to say 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago, and it was some heavy stuff. So it's fine. Don't worry. Aside from what I did tell you, a lot more has been going downhill, bro. What? Like, no offense, but how? Like I'm trying to like make light of the situation. Like it seemed pretty bad. That's rough, man. I'm sorry. I know you'll. I know you get through it though. Why are people getting? Why are people getting timed out so much? You're sick from my absence. Okay. Oh, you meant 10 seconds. Okay, fair enough. Bought a shipping container full of Tupperware. Okay, good for you. You sub. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? What is this about? I mean, it's generally all over the place. Um, Best case scenario, I'm talking about books, but I have not said a word about books yet, so it is what it is. Why you? I love how somebody just says something like to just trigger me, and it instantly. You don't have to delete everything. This is so funny. Do I apply minoxidil? I do not. No, I don't care, dude. It is what it is. Like the only thing that's gonna save me is a trip to Turkey, and I'm too lazy to do that. So, what's my gym routine? Push pull legs. That's what I like to do. I don't know. I feel like you can overcomplicate it. Just that's what works for me. I like going to the gym as much as possible. So 6 days a week, I can do that easy. You like my confidence? Thank you. Why are you crying? What happened? Did your iPad sister beat you up or something? What's up, Sarah? I also realized that people used to call friends and were like acquaintances. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of show their true colors over time, and it really just shows you who your real friends were, though. So it's kind of like a good thing. Like I'd rather someone stab me in the back like now rather than years in the future, and I put all that time and energy into them. So you got time to read the. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna say because I don't know what it means. A strand of your hair fell out. You're gonna end up like me. That's so mean. By the way, respect from India. Thank you, thank you. Can you share your music with me? I don't listen to music. Do I remember you? Yes. What's up, Constantine? We had friends come and go, but I just realized they never were actually friends in the first place. Yeah, that's sometimes hard. Um, I don't know. I used to, when I was younger, when I say younger, like it was like last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It wasn't even that long ago. But I feel like I used to have a much lower bar for who I would consider friends, and it wasn't really like, I don't know. That was one of the biggest realizations I had that like freed up a lot of my energy and time, and it's just like it's it feels so much better when you just have friends that you know you can trust, and you don't worry about you know anything going bad. Can you draw on my forehead? Yeah, I've been waiting for someone to ask that. I trade crypto, but I don't like. I only like uh not even the big ones. Like Zcash is the only one I like, but the Dark Elves, the Legend of Dritz. You got a girlfriend? Congrats, man. Why am I shy? I'm not. I'm literally on a live stream. How would I be shy? What are you talking about? I'm gonna look up this book, and I swear it's gonna be something like. Every time somebody gets me to look up a book, I'm gonna have to clear my history instantly. I can. Okay, this looks somewhat normal. I'm shocked because I feel like people try to. Yesterday, someone recommended me a book. It's like this reminds me a lot of you, and it was something crazy. Yeah, you hear that? Don't laugh when anyone's pulling this. No, it's fine. You can laugh at me. It's okay. I don't care. Your dad keeps playing. Okay, the serious question is he trolling you by playing it? Like, is he doing it as a joke? Or is he actually playing? What advice would you give someone struggling with building a fulfilling social life? I just have one friend. I mean, on the weekends. I mean, like, what are you doing with your free time? Because it's difficult to meet friends and find people that have the same interest if you're just stuck in the same room. But like, if you start finding hobbies, then at that hobby, you're gonna find people that also enjoy that hobby and might have something else in common with you. For me, like there's a lot of people that like I'm pretty good. I wouldn't say like friends where like I like hang out with them outside of it, but like there's a lot of people I'll go to jujitsu and I just talk to them the whole time. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like you just will run into people if you find a hobby, if you find something that you enjoy doing, I'm sure that you can find some camaraderie through that with someone else. Do I follow spirituality? I mean, what do you mean by that? Have fun, get the first book, and see from there. Well, thank you. I'll literally put that on my cart right now. Wow, thank you, man. You don't have to do that, guys. Everyone liked that super chat. Thank you, PW Fist. That's awesome. Thank you so much, man. Now I have to. Where's my Amazon? I'm gonna do this right now. I can't find it right now. Hold on. I'll do that later. Your life is over for real. I mean, it is if you say that. Joined BJJ for a week, didn't like it, got pinned on the ground. All my hobbies are solo, reading, gym. I mean, you can find people that you can become friends with at the gym. I mean, there's definitely like a subset of people that hang out at the gym and like that becomes their life, and not that it's like a great thing, but like all their friends are at the gym and they're people that go to the same gym. So like there's certainly avenues there. Um, like look into like, does your gym have classes or stuff? Like you could definitely find people to meet that way. I'm the same though. I don't really go out aside from like the stuff I force myself to do. So like reading, like I can read all day and I won't talk to anybody, and I'm perfectly okay with that. But if I didn't have friends, maybe it'd be difficult. So I see where it comes from. I mean, but jiu-jitsu is weird starting out too, because you're gonna be so bad at it unless you like wrestled before. So I don't blame you for quitting either. It's one of those things that's hard to pick up. I got any way to make you focus more on your hobbies again, like writing songs? I mean, finding your hobbies again is somewhat difficult because like if you got sick of them, is it something you really want to keep doing, or is it just you got sick of the rest of your life? So like I would just surround yourself with it and see if you still enjoy it. But if you don't, then don't pressure yourself to do it because, you know, that's something you can always return to. So I like to think of it like your time will come. Like when you want to do it, you'll pick it back up again. And if you don't, you don't. But, you know, just take the first step. You know, get your pen and paper out, get out your guitar, or I don't know, are you making beats on your laptop? I don't know how you're making the songs, but like start your process and open it up and see if you feel any motivation to do it. Because it's always like for me to get on stream, the hardest thing for me to do is set up the camera. It's not for me to click start stream. It's not for me to actually do the stream. It's for me to get up the motivation to turn on the camera, set everything up, get ready to go. So it's like I think there's that little bit that you can force yourself to do, and maybe the rest of it comes. And it's also like just set aside time each day. Something I really like to focus on is like if I have other tasks I have to do, if I have important stuff I have to do, like just set aside hour 30 minutes just for some fun, just for some enjoyment. I think that's a pretty fair way. I feel like I should pick it up again, but I just can't find a spark to actually move up and get going. The other thing with hobbies is I think it's really easy to get mixed up in like the end goal, the end result. So like if you are doing it for the sake of getting a song published or making money off of it, then you're going about it all wrong because it's gonna lack the depth and the meaning and the purpose. And I think especially with our hobbies, we forget why we do it. We forget we're doing it to have fun. We're doing it for that result. We're doing it because we want a certain ends, and I think that can really get in your way. Make a heart with my hands. Why? I didn't even see your question. What was it? What's up, Leo? How's everything? Hypnaudio, how's it going, man? How's everything? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. Dude, that tool you made was really cool. I don't know if you, because I haven't checked my Discord either, so I don't know if you responded, but it was awesome. Life's good. That's good. Did you get all settled in your new house yet? When will Penguin publish your book? I hope Penguin doesn't publish my book because it'll like quadruple the price. I feel like every Penguin book is like, don't get me wrong, they're really nice and like the introductions are always very helpful, but I feel like it adds so much to the sticker. I've been working on it every day. I'll send you an update. Okay, yeah, please do. That was cool. What have you been using it for? Because like in my head, I was just thinking of like the ways to even like what kind of project would even need that many things. I'm guessing like some sort of like long term project maybe. You don't have dreams with your hobbies, but now it doesn't hit the same anymore. Explain that more. I don't know what you mean by that. I might make a new channel and just start programming live. Dude, do it. Send me the channel name. I'll follow it. No, why? Use it for work, like planning and strategy or analysis. What's integrated? Oh, you had to make your PowerPoint. Yeah, I assume it could do that. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, most of the AI tools I've seen are like complete garbage and like really don't save you any time, but that one was actually really cool. and hedonia is like you don't feel the same excitement and thrill from the things you used to enjoy, well, like, what's the rest of your life like? You know what I mean? That's probably why. Like, if the rest of your life is bleeding into your hobbies, then of course you don't like your hobbies. But if you can find some release through your hobbies, if you can forget about the world for a little bit, then it'll feel a whole lot better, if not, completely like it used to be. Do I find myself thinking too much about life instead of actually living it? Not anymore. I find myself spending a lot of time thinking rather than doing. Yeah, as Hypnotic said, action over thought. And it's like you could be paralyzed by your thoughts, or you could, you know, actually start doing something. Do I remember you from Christmas Eve? Yes, I do, Owen. How's it going? I feel like I used to struggle a lot, like, with overthinking, but you can only think so much before you just, like, understand that, like, your mind can create problems out of nothing. And if you keep doing that, then you'll never get anything done. But if you just learn to calm yourself down, learn to get away from your thoughts for a second, then return, it's a whole lot easier. We look the same. That's cool. How's everything, Owen? What'd you get for Christmas? Do I talk to ChatGPT about my life? No, I don't want to go crazy. Dude, I really don't struggle. Like, I don't want to say, like, obviously I struggle, but like I don't like have any things that are insurmountable in my life. So like I don't necessarily need to go to anyone else. But I don't suggest talking to ChatGPT because I've seen like enough news stories where I know that's not a good idea. It's just gonna gaslight you and keep you going the same. Oh, look at your picture. Yeah, I think you do look like me. You have a question? Oh, just ask the question. I know you can quickly go crazy. Dude, I can't like I have a ring light, so I can't really see it. You should just said that right away. I would have known. What do I think about Turkey? I think I need a trip there. I think that's what you're saying. Every day is just a loop. Nothing special ever happens. Same pattern every day, every time. I mean, you could think of that as a bad thing, but like, there's also some like, there's some solace in that. Like, do you want things to be completely chaos? Do you want things to be completely disordered? I mean, it might suck with for the time being, but if you can find little bits and pieces of your day that you can enjoy, then you can find something. I'm what I don't even know what that means. Turkey is delicious, especially with mashed potatoes. Yeah, it's a gaslighter preaching and condescending, but it has been helpful. I mean, maybe there's some helpfulness in it, but like, it's like anything, you got to take it with a grain of salt. It's, I mean, think of it like an algorithm. Well, technically it is an algorithm, but it's there to keep you on as long as possible. So it's gonna, in subtle ways, manipulate you. In subtle ways, keep you there. So I would just, you know what I mean. I just wouldn't give it your full attention. A very chill guy. I look like a cool dude. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Well, of course you like me. You look exactly like me. Sending love to everybody. I'm heading off now. Yeah, thank you for being here, man. My bad if I didn't answer your question too. I felt like I got sidetracked. The simple answer is if you feel like you're thinking too much, then you are. That's really it. And it's how do we get ourselves out of that? It's a lot easier said than done, but just remind yourself to remove yourself. I don't know who timed you out, but I agree. We had tyrants earlier of timing everyone out. I don't know if they're still here or they calm down. I was literally telling people, I was like, don't. I mean, unless you're saying something like great, like it would have to be pretty crazy, but like I feel like it would get caught already because I'm too lazy to turn off like the moderation. How old am I? Old enough. Does it matter? Hypnotic, are you still here? Close enough. Have you been reading anything good recently? I feel like I haven't heard any recommendations from you lately. We look a lot alike. Are you like the other person who took a picture of me and then said we look a lot alike and I just can't see it? You've been reading $1 Million Weekends by Noah Kagan. I'll look it up. Bro, why did I get an... Oh, wait. No, okay. I was like, why did I get an ad? And I was like, no, wait, that's just the book. Okay, looks interesting. Is it about online startups? Is that what it is? He's the founder of AppSumo. What's AppSumo? I've never heard of it. But again, there's like so many... There's so many like websites that just sold for billions that you've never heard of. What's up, Emmy? Long time no see. How's everything with you? You can't complain. Nothing really crazy going on. See, that's all you can do. Cross your fingers. It's for startups. AppSumo sells lifetime deals for new apps. You appreciate my book reviews and taste. Admiration from Italy. It's past midnight here and I have to go. Please keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. I thought that was going to be a troll, but I thought at the end of it I was going to like be tricked into saying something awful, but thank you for the genuine support. I'm always skeptical when I see something completely like wholesome. I'm like, this is not going to turn out that way. Everything's fine. You read anything good recently? Reading A Little Life. What's that? Is it long or something? Look it up right now. I don't know why I keep putting my laptop down. I should just keep it here. Seems interesting. You're turning 127. Well, happy 127th birthday. I don't even want to search what it means. Oh yeah, you're from North Korea? That's awesome. I'm reaching the whole world right now. Didn't know I had such wide appeal. Love from Scotland. That's cool. Love from America. Reading anything interesting? I'm reading, what's it called? Reality Transurfing right now. It's pretty interesting. And then after that, what did I want to read? I'm trying to remember. I want to reread Crime and Punishment pretty soon. That might be the next thing I pick up. But yeah, I got a whole lot of stuff for Christmas, so I have a lot of material to go through. Stargazers or Flat Earthers, which group is crazier? I mean, I don't know. The real question is Hollow Earth versus Flat Earth, what's crazier? Listening to people like try to convince you the shape of the Earth is the funniest thing ever. Like, I swear, some of the greatest entertainment ever. Because what does what does it mean? Why? Like, what? Why do I care? I bought a new copy too for a reread. Do you think it's his best book? So far, I think it's the best book I've read by him. But you're back. I didn't know you were gone. Have you ever been to therapy? No, and I won't ever go. I read too many books about. I won't even mention the topic. It's nice to have someone listen to you sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, if you need it, I think it's definitely a useful tool. What is happening? I can't stop laughing. It's too funny. God. Right when I saw it was blocked. So funny. You think they're protecting what? What do you mean? I'm just so confused about the past. Like, I just I don't think I've said anything for like 5 minutes. Projecting. Oh, okay. The world's becoming so weird. I mean, in some ways, yeah. In some ways, no. In some ways, it's just like the same old world. It's just It is what it is. I'm so glad you recognize my accomplishments. It's nice. It's nice that people respect the things that I do in this world. The bingo sign lost another one, so now it's just Bino. Yeah. Why are you bringing up my traumatic incident where I fell off the wall, man? Come on. You're gonna make me cry in front of everyone. I'm good. How are you? What time is it? 6:30. Man, like it took them so long to put me back together, and you just reopen that wound. Right? Does it get put back together? I don't remember. It's like the one story I don't recall. You can give everything and still mean nothing if you're not who they want. Who hurt you, man? I hurt you? What did I do? What could I have possibly done? All the king's men here making omelets. Is the US gonna take Greenland? I don't care. Until it actually happens, I just like it's all just like Cold War nonsense. What's up, Navy woman? How's it going? What is the book I really liked? Like my favorite book of all time? I mean, it's a hard question. I would say right now is probably Fictions by Borges, but I mean, that's subject to change on a daily basis. I'm here trying and it hurts feeling invisible to you. Just supporting my channel, thank you. What is it about? I don't even know how to describe it. The easiest way to describe Borges is that he tries to capture life and its dreamlike nature, and through his writing kind of hope to come to some sense of the world. You support my change, thank you. I don't know why this joke is still going, but you saw I bought 100 Years of Solitude. Yeah, have you read that yet? Someone told me to read it. I can't remember who, like a while ago, and I just picked it up, but I'll read it at some point. It might be a while. Is it like sci-fi or psychological? It's, I would say it's like, if you read James Joyce, it's like that, like experimental fiction. Have you ever been depressed for a while? When I was younger, not in a while though. It's been like probably like 5 years probably. Are you reading it in Arabic, Emmy? trying to think of a way to describe Borges, but it's like it's so unlike anything you'll ever read, and it's difficult to even summarize it because it's short stories. So there's a lot of different short stories and a lot of different styles he uses. How can you read books for a long time? Do you get like jump scared while reading? Like people walk in the room and they're next to me and I don't see them. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about like if I read H.P. Lovecraft and like there's a monster and I'm scared? Like what do you mean jump scared? Like if I'm scared of what I'm reading, I'll just put the book down. Like storyline. I don't read horror books, but I mean I guess if I did maybe I'd be scared, but can you even do jump scares in a novel? The names in 100 Years of Solitude will drive you crazy. You shouldn't have told me that because now I'm not going to pick it up for a while. What are the names? What do you mean? Is it like the Russian names in Dostoevsky? How did I get out of depression? I mean, it's been like a while, but like really just get yourself doing things. I mean, if you're not putting yourself out there, if you're not pursuing things that are fulfilling to you, then it's going to be very difficult to get out of that sort of idea of things, that sort of frame of mind. But if you start divorcing yourself from the current circumstances and start enjoying things, then it's a whole lot easier. You heard women read those freaky books? Yeah, it is weird. Some of like I mean, if you do it, I'm not judging you, but like there's like the really weird ones that are like, all right, man, you need some help. Like, you should look up the scene of Lord of the Rings that made Tolkien cry. Which one was it? Like him writing it? Well, yeah, obviously him writing it, but it's like the same but in different generations. Oh, okay. What age was I when I finally decided to shave my head? Uh, 23, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. It's my favorite Harry Potter book. I haven't read any of them yet. I will at some point, but the scene with Gollum, Samwise, and Frodo, it's on the movies. What is like your taste on books these days? What do you look for, or are you an explorer as a reader? I would say explorer as a reader. I like a bunch of different stuff. Um, if it's a good story, I like it. If it's a good poem, I like it. If it has some decent philosophy or decent psychology, I mean, I'm just interested in certain ideas, and if you fulfill that need, I'll be interested in it. Harry Potter is your favorite series? That's cool. I've never. I don't know. I've seen all the movies, but I don't know if they do a good job at it, adapting them. But I've never like had the want to go read them, but I will at some point. I know I will. Did I read any of J.K. Rowling's books? No, I've not. What is my favorite book? I just said, but Fictions by Borges. Hello from Sydney, Australia. Hello from the US. I never understood what to look for in a book. I guess it gives much detail versus movie, but you still kind of stand the books. The thing about books is they can capture like internal dialogues and much deeper motivations and much more prolonged conversations, whereas a book kind of or a movie kind of has to truncate everything. So like if the book was written by a good author, it's certainly well worth it to read because you'll get more of what you like. But it's also like if you don't have the attention span, it might be difficult. So that's like the double-edged sword. It's like And sometimes like if you watch the movie first, the other thing is like you'll be picturing the characters, like the actors, and you won't come up with your own imagination. So it might hurt in that way, but movies are always abridged. There's some movies for sure that are better. I don't know them off the top of my head, but there's definitely like movies that did a better job. But I would tend to say that the book's always better. Like deeper motives and meaning behind the story. I mean, you're just getting a bigger picture. Like there's just certain things that would take the entire movie to get established, and they have to cut out entire storylines. They have to cut out entire motivations. There's parts of the story that just has to go, but it adds to the world. It adds to the characters. It adds to the development and all sorts of stuff like that. So again, it's like it's a nitpick. Like a good story will translate if it's done well, but it's just always going to be better and more in depth and more engrossing and probably a better experience. Movies are too narrated for the story overall. Um, I don't know about that, but like it's pretty difficult to shift perspectives in a movie and like have the same internal dialogue, whereas you can get a lot more of like an in-depth explanation from the characters themselves and see it from their point of view and that sort of stuff. Like that's just one point, but there's so many more things, and there's also just like there's the budget reason as well. Like there's a lot of um things that when you try to recreate into a movie, it might cost too much. You might have to, have bad CGI in one area. Like there's so many different concerns. What's up, Marty? Books almost expect you to sleep on the ideas too. Yeah, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. What do you think as a book version is much better than movie? I think Dune. Dune is, I mean, it's one of the best books ever written, so it'd be difficult to, um, it'd be difficult to adapt. Lord of the Rings, obviously. The Game of Thrones books are way better. Um, I would say the Jack Reacher novels and the Amazon series are very similar, and I don't know which one I like more. James Bond movies, there's an argument that the movies are better if you're looking for an action movie, but if you're looking for a spy sort of thriller, the books are definitely better. Um, Let me think of other movies that I read the book for. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any, but I think I gave a few examples. Came through to support the stream was with a like and good energy. I'm live at the moment. Hey, good luck with your stream too, man. Have I ever thought of joining the army? No. I mean, I don't really agree with the military. I don't like I have respect for the troops, but not for the leaders. Damn, Dune, it's crazy that the movie version is just then like an ad for, yeah. What does the book almost expects you to sleep on the idea to mean? Like Dune is like 600 pages. Can you read that in one sitting? Or is it something that you're slowly becoming accustomed to? You're slowly becoming engrossed in the world, and the things that were explained to you in the beginning, you just know now. So it's just like you learn and you engross yourself, and it becomes part of your understanding. I think it's the best way to put it. Is it that crazy? I mean, like I can only imagine. It's probably a lot more cleaned up. You think book first, then movie, or first movie then book? So that's interesting. So I think you could definitely go either way because the book it might spoil some things. You might know where the story is. If you if you watch the movie first, but if you watch the movie first, then you know if you like the story or not, and you know if you want to go into more depth. I think you go either way. And I think if it's a really good story, you're gonna want to get more of it. You're gonna want to see how the author did certain things. Can you continue reading a book if you don't agree with the author's ideas? Yeah. I mean, if you don't agree with the author's ideas, then it's challenging your own ideas, and your own ideas become stronger. So it's just if they're a good author or not. If they're a bad author and I don't like their ideas, I won't keep reading it. But if they're making valid points that I disagree with, I'll still stick with it. It's always better to read the book first so you can see it come to life on screen. But you'll also be very disappointed because it's impossible to create exactly what you created in your head. So I feel like whenever something gets adapted, it always falls short in a lot of people's heads. Movies usually spoil books. If you really want to read it, save it for the movie. Yeah, you can do that too. I'm very wishy washy though. I go back and forth on that. You really like my hair? Thank you. It's my best quality. If you had to recommend someone who has not read many books, so someone could get hooked on it, I mean, like, what do you like action movies? Do you like thrillers? Do you like horror? Like, if you like mysteries or thrillers or horror, I think books are probably better. And I could list out a few of those. If you like action, those are super easy to read, super reader friendly, and like just pick up a James Bond novel or pick up a Dexter novel or Jack Reacher's another one. Like simple things that are just fun to read. You're not gonna have to think about, and just it gets you into that habit. You could also start with audiobooks too, and like think if you're driving an hour, you can listen to a few chapters of the book, and you just replace listening to music with reading a book, listening to a book, whatever you want to call it. What age did I start reading? I think like 5, right? 4. I don't know what level you consider proficient in reading, but whenever they told us to start reading, that's when I started reading. But like, if you're talking about like now, the amount I read, it was probably like 2 years. Like where like it's a real habit of mine, definitely 2 years, maybe less. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like specific time, but it hasn't been that long, and it's definitely one of the best decisions I've ever made. She moved to French. Have I tried graphic audiobooks? I have not. That's definitely something that's worthwhile. I know. Isn't there like a fully voiced Harry Potter series now that I've heard is really good? That sounds interesting, and it's always cool to see like new ways that people play with the medium and express these classic stories. I think the Lord of the Rings has one of those where it's like a bunch of different voice actors. The Feather. I don't know what that book is. Oh, it should be something crazy. Oh no, it's normal. I'm shocked. Eh, Anytime I see someone recommend a book, I'm always skeptical. I've been caught a few times. I just look it up and it's the most like ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Have I listened to any Terrence McKenna lately? He's pretty spot on. Yeah, not recently, but I think he was the first person that explained the singularity, techno- technological singularity, and it makes. I feel like we're getting real close. I really feel like we are. If you read The Hungry Caterpillar backwards, it's about a fat caterpillar with a sudden eating. Never heard that one before. That's funny. What time is it? Almost 7. I think I might end this now. I'll try to stream tomorrow if I can find some time. Um, Sunday as well. But I said this in the beginning. I'm definitely going to stream Wednesdays and Fridays, for sure. And then the other days, maybe, maybe not. So if you read Winnie the Pooh book backwards, it shows a bear who eats all his friends' food, leaving them to starve. Okay, I think that's a perfect way to end it. How's it going, Georgia? Fortunately, I'm ending it. See you guys. Thank you guys for having a fun stream. Peace out. Catch you next one.